Hello and welcome here with Unstoppable Sniper Gamer. Today we're doing another Trove Let's Play. Now this one's gonna be a little bit of kind of a tutorial and kind of not. So for the whole meteor chase or whatever event, first it's gonna be like what, one 3-star dungeon in permafrost, I think, and then after that it's 5 robo wraths, which is just 3-star bosses in the dungeons, which that's all you gotta do. And then after that you just go to Candyland and just kill a whole bunch of the pound cakes. You don't even though it says 100, you don't have to kill 100 because they drop from anywhere from 1 to 3 salvage at a time. And then you got to go to Medieval Highlands and beat the crud out of everything and try to find where these orange meteorites are. Now I'm gonna save the time. They're in these wasps right there, which that should give us 100 there. Yes, there we go. And now we are going to craft the data projector, which is going to need a wheel of seasons. If you don't have a wheel of seasons, don't worry, you don't have to craft one. All you gotta do is go to the hub and it should be in like a little hut. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now we got the chaos chest. Collect pastel plates from the Fey Wilds. Okay. So that was kind of like the halfway point, I guess. Let's see. A reconstructed piece of an alien technology. Where's let's see. Okay, so that's pretty much like all you craft. So it makes you wonder. Okay, so now it's saying go to Fey Wilds. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. We're just gonna go ahead and just keep kind of going. I just went ahead and tried to knock out about half of it just to save time. Okay, so let's see. Cursed Vale, Fey Forest. Oh wait, this is Forest, not Wilds. Well, I don't know. Is it the same thing? I don't think it's the same thing. I don't know. That's Cursed Vale. I don't think there's really much of a difference, to be honest. Okay, so the combined device is a data projector, and it will spur into life with beams of light and a hologram worlds around you. It seems to be. No, it couldn't be. Yes, it is. There are plans to construct a flying saucer. The first step is to acquire some special metals called pastel. The device indicates that a number fell out of the meteor over the Fey Wilds right into a hedge maze. Find this specific 3-star dungeon and acquire pastel from whoever has set up shop there. Okay, shop? What do you mean by shop? That's gonna bite if we're gonna have to sit there and buy a huge chunk of it. Or at least have to like buy it in general. Because it says shop there. Does that mean we're pretty much buying it from somebody? We just have to sit there, hunt down the dungeon, and then buy it from an NPC? I don't know. Oh, we're about to find out, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so it's gonna be a big dungeon. Of course, people back there are finding the big dungeons. Okay, we need to find a hedge maze, which I'm pretty sure this is still considered Fey Wilds, even though it says Fey Forest. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Let's see. Fey Forest. It's all Fey Forest, so I'm not really sure here. I would think, I'm pretty sure it's still considered the same thing, but I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then sorry. Just kind of walking through here until we find one, I guess. Alright, let's see. There's absolutely none, but there are some dungeons back at spawn, but since people aren't really headed towards them, whether they have already done the event or it's not it. We'll just walk a little bit more. If we don't see one, then we'll head back to the spawn and see. Oh wait, never mind. That's one right there, but I'm pretty sure this is one. Okay, so someone set up shop. And acquire pastel from whoever has set up shop there. So where do we go to find? Okay, so it looks like how to get him is just to kill any and everything here, apparently. Alright. Well, at least these things spawn a lot of these things here, so I mean, you should, if you're lucky, get probably about 20 per dungeon. I mean, it is going to be kind of annoying to run the dungeon. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using Shadowhunter, Boomeranger has gone as far as I can take him. We're retiring him due to the fact that with the eclipse date and everything, unfortunately, he's just not really capable of much anymore now. Used to, he was really good and stuff, but now in Shadow Towers, pretty much if you're a melee character, you're kind of screwed, unfortunately. So I just had to resort to my top ranged class, which was obviously Shadowhunter, and I'm just slowly switching gems over to him and trying to level him up. So unfortunately, we had to say goodbye to our wonderful Boomeranger, but hopefully it will work out. I mean, Shadowhunter is actually a little bit better than Boomeranger. I mean, Boomeranger had all the little allies and stuff that would just dominate everything. Look at there, guys. 79 just from one dungeon. So it's pretty easy to get this one done, it looks like. Let's see if we can find another one, because I don't think there's any more there. Shadowhunter is kind of good, providing the fact, like, Boomeranger, I think we had him doing 60,000 damage, and right now I have Shadowhunter doing what? I have Shadowhunter doing 55,000 damage right now. But Boomeranger, he had a very slow attack, except on every third attack, it was like triple damage. But luckily, it's not going to kill us too much, providing the fact that Shadowhunter, he's just doing constant damage, and he's going to get loads of crit hit. That's actually going to work for us with our flask, providing it can regenerate more flasks every once in a while for a crit hit, and providing how many crit hits we will get with this guy, at least we won't really have to worry about flasks anymore. But we do have to keep in mind that we don't have allies or anything anymore, so this is kind of just a different thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do like Boomeranger. I'm not going to take everything off him completely. I'm not just going to, like, completely strip him. But unfortunately, we are going to be taking a majority of the Boomeranger's items. Okay, it says there's a big dungeon right here. Cross your fingers, it's the hedge one. It's not the hedge one that's going to suck. It is not the hedge one. Dang it. Okay, at least we're at 79, so it's not gonna be. These events are actually pretty easy, thank gosh. I mean, usually they make these events hard as crud, and they take you like 3 years to do. But luckily, I haven't done this event any other day than this. I haven't really done any searching on it or anything. This is actually my first bit of actually doing this. And it actually kind of started with me picking up a black box. I'm like, what the heck is this for? And people are like, it's the event. And I'm like, oh. And then I noticed the second part of the event it's like saying, tell me to do something, and the reward is like another weird piece. And I'm like, oh, maybe you build something like the Everdark thing, or the miniature level Everdark place. And I was, well, I don't even know if I'm right. I'm not even sure what we're building, to be honest, because it's saying plans for flying saucer in this thing, but honestly, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Okay, meteor chase. Your data projector displays a lattice work on blue lines in the space around you. The next step is to reconstruct a power plant. Go to the drowned world, seek out hard-shelled enemies in the magical atoll, combined with the butterfly icon. I can't believe they actually told you the icon now. That's actually a nice little plus. Most should be on the beach. They are the only ones who can contain such power, but they may also be enchanced by it. Alright. We are on the 7th part of the event, and there's 11. Luckily, there's not too many, and luckily, they are actually pretty easy. I mean, I may be able to knock these out pretty quick. We're just gonna go to Uber 4. Okay, so we need to head this way towards where it tells us to, and try to do this next part of the event. It says you only need 50, but I can't really promise you on that. What is that over there? Over there. We have somebody with Albert over there. The voice of doom. I want Fortress, but I mean, our luck has dropped so bad, and I don't really want to waste a flux to do it, and plus I don't really have much flux, to be honest. I'm trying to sell a Shadowhunter costume, and if it sells, I'll get about 140,000 for it. Which, actually, let me check. It still hasn't sold. Let me make sure people haven't, like, yeah, see? People are still selling up for like 145,000. I'm doing 140,000. So I don't know if it's not a popular costume or what. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what it looks like. It's kind of just there. But hopefully we'll get lucky and someone will buy it, and maybe we can do some Trove of Wonders in another video, or do a giveaway or something. I'm not sure. Not really sure yet, to be honest. It's just kind of a go with the flow. Alright, we're about to get to the land that we need to be at. Maybe. Okay, it says it's right here, but there is no beach. We gotta find the beach. Oh, wrong button. Alright. Okay, there's the beach. We found the beach, guys. Ooh, a reward is a 9th life, too. No, it's actually kind of useful. Okay, let's get lower, because sometimes things won't spawn. Okay, let's see. Yeah, look, that one's... Holy... You see that guy? He must be one of the enchants ones. He, like, threw us backwards. Jeez. That's a little... strong. I mean, it's kind of rude just throwing somebody, like... Man, come on. Don't throw me. Alright, well... And you just keep going along the shore here, or slash beach, whatever you want to call it, and we crashed.